What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the Mom and Son Show.
I'm the mom.
And I am the son, and today we are at Epcot doing the Remy Scavenger Hunt. Mom, tell them a little bit about it.
So it's Remy's Hide and Squeak, and we just picked up our map that has all of the stickers inside of it, and we're going to be searching all of the countries and match our Remy with the country that he belongs to.
You picked the map up at Disney Traders, so let's go find Remy right now. And the first stop, as always, it doesn't matter if you're drinking or you're just walking around looking for Remy, is always going to be Mexico. And Mom, where is the first Remy spotted in Mexico?
The first Remy is right here at La Catina, sorry about that.
La Catina.
As we're walking into Mexico.
And it looks like he's got some, well, I don't even know what that is. It's not cheese, but whatever.
Looks like zucchini or squash.
Zucchini or squash, something like that. So right above La Catina, let's move on to the next spot to find. All right, guys, we're back at the Remy Scavenger Hunt, and we are now in Norway.
In Norway, and we've been here for a good 5-10 minutes looking for Remy.
This one was the hardest one to find. Let us know if you find it, but when we look at the Remy,
there isn't one.
There isn't one.
So we goofed.
We were looking for about 30 minutes, but we goofed. Guys, we are now in China trying to find Remy, and it took us a little bit, but...
Took us a lot of it, but you eventually found it and geared us to the right focus.
When you're coming from Mexico, it's harder to see. That's a hint.
So right now we already have 2 stickers on, one from Mexico and one from China. So now we're going to head towards India, and we'll be back.
No. All right, guys, we're now in India, and this is the easiest one by far we found.
And I'm so thankful for it because I was getting frustrated because I was having trouble with the other countries.
But it's very easy to find. It's on the outpost. It's a small little hut right above
it. A little pop-up.
And I think it's, what is it, garlic? I think it's garlic cloves right above it.
So now we're really filling in our map now. We only have about 6,000
at the refreshment outpost right next to Kenya in Africa.
It's a real hard one to find.
This one's a very tough one to find. I don't know if you can even see it on the camera because it's so hard, but
I did my left hand and I screwed it up already.
Oh my gosh, we messed up, but we found it very easy. Germany was an absolute mess. It took us forever to find it, but we finally found it. If you go into the cul-de-sac, you look up on the balcony, and he's there with a glass of wine, I think, or something. Olive juice,
oil and vinegar.
Man, it took forever, but we're moving on. We found it for you.
But
we made it to Italy, everybody. And it's safe to say that Mom took the long way around and did not find it, but Dad and I found it as usual.
I took the long way around because sometimes it's near the water,
okay,
so I was taking one for the team.
It's right above. The concept of this year is look up. Nothing has been on the ground so far.
Yet.
Look up. It's right above the pizzeria.
Which means it's a tomato.
Okay, so let's move to America, best country in the world. I said it. It's over with. But we found it kind of easy. Mom had to look around a little bit, but
I didn't have to look around a little bit. I took another one for the team. I was looking on the outskirts.
Whatever. But it's right over the Flavors of America, right on top. You'll find it. Very easy to find. It blends in a little bit.
It's a pepper, and you did say it blends in, which it does because it's in the flower pot in the middle, the flower box, and it looks very similar to the flowers next to it.
So we're moving on. This one is a very difficult one in Japan.
But it was the first one I found before anyone else.
Because she started following me at like the hip, and she ran ahead. I found it. Okay, whatever. But it's you got to go in the back where the eating area is in Japan, in the garden, and then you'll see it. Yep. It's right behind it. It's right above the waterfall. It's fantastic.
Zucchini, whatever you want to call it.
We found it though. Moving on. We're not back. We are in Morocco, and we found Remy. Pretty easy. It says Tangerine Cafe on this cheat sheet, so you look on Tangerine Cafe.
And he's holding a salt shaker.
Salt and pepper, right above it.
So, salt shaker, very easy to find.
Easy. We're now in Brazil. Easiest one yet. It's only, what you're looking at is entire Brazil. It's
because it's small. A pop-up.
It's a small country. You know, it's a small country. Nobody lives there, right? Just the World Cup was there. Whatever, no big deal. But it's right above Brazil sign. Very easy.
All right, and it was, what did we say?
Onion. It was onion. So we're going to move on to France and see we're in France, and Mom cheated because she knew it was in the maze.
Because I saw it online.
I made sure to not look for anything online, but Mom cheated, so we found it in the maze. It's on the ground. First one on the ground, however. All the rest have been above ground. And it's right in the maze, right up front, holding a eggplant. So let's move on. We're in Canada, and we found it pretty easy. You just got to walk up the steps. Don't mind the construction, but it's on top of the roof.
So they really didn't have many choices because of all the scaffolding, so you can't get back behind Canada, can't see the waterfalls.
That's true.
So, that's it. And it is bread.
We made it, guys. The very last Remy find Coastal Eats.
Yep, right outside the creation shop.
So it's not on the World Showcase, but it is up top like normal, and With that being done, you get a prize. And Mom, what is the prize?
The prize is a lovely insulated bag. They had 4 different choices.
4 different choices
So
you can
we
get.
decided to go with Mickey. They do have Encanto and a couple of other
They have
ones.
Remy and whatnot.
So,
pretty
yep.
cool, pretty cool.
Yep,
But
pretty
it was
cool.
fun, it was hard, it was challenging for us because we went the wrong way.
It was a lot more difficult than we thought it was going to be.
I'd recommend going Canada way first.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier, I think. Remy is sticking out, but you still have to go. Well, guys, with that being said, this is it for us. It is so hot today.
It is very hot, like one of the hottest days we've been here. We
need-
forgot our cooling towel, so that would have helped.
I would have never brought it,
I
but we
would've.
need to get in the pool. But thanks so much for watching.
I'm the mom.
I'm the son, and this is the Mom and Son Show.